Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to another language coaching video. In this lesson, I want to show you how much time you have to do some extra activities for learning English. So, I'm going to mention a few moments in the day in which everybody or most people have free time, okay? Now, first of all, before going to each of those moments, I would like to clarify that it is important for you to really think about how you're feeling during these moments. So it's not that the only moment of peace that you have, you use it doing extra activities for learning English. That is not the point. The point is to identify which moments are not nice, you don't feel good, are not productive, and then use those moments to practice or learn something new in English. Okay, so let's go. Number one moment that everybody has, I think, during the day is shower time. So a lot of people, when they have a bath or they have a shower, they just do that. They don't think, they don't relax, they don't sing, they don't do anything, they just have a shower. So if having a shower is a moment where you, think about everything you like, or you relax, or you separate your moment of the day from work to real life, then okay, just keep on doing whatever you're doing. But if while you're having a bath you're absent, this is a very good moment to, for example, play a podcast and listen to anything, even 3 minutes or 5 minutes of a podcast in English. Pay as much attention as you can. It's not that you need to memorize or really understand everything you're listening to in that podcast, but try to pay attention once in a while while you're listening to the podcast, and you'll see how if you do this twice a week, for example, you will understand English a little bit more every week. This is a moment, 5 to 15 minutes, that almost everybody has. And it's not necessary for you to do it every single day, 7 days a week. You can do it once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, just for a few minutes, so you can use that time. Because remember, it gets to a certain level where going to your class or connecting to your class, it's not enough, because your brain needs to see a use for English. English needs to be part of your everyday. So I want to know what the speaker in this podcast is telling me. So I'm using the information I learned from classes to understand what he's saying, because the podcast speaker it's telling me something valuable for me. Okay? In that case, your brain will be like, okay, let's use these tools that we learned to understand this other valuable thing we are exposed to, okay? So, another moment that a lot of people waste in their life is traffic. So when you're driving or if you use a bus, all those moments in traffic are stressing and not very productive. I don't know a lot of people who relax during traffic. Okay, so if you are one of those lucky people, congratulations, and you probably relax every single day going to work or anywhere. But if you are one of those people who kind of get stressed during traffic, this is your moment to again play a podcast or a YouTube video using English. It's not necessary for you to choose a podcast or video that is a language lesson. That's not necessary. You can put on the news. You can put on a podcast about, I don't know, cooking, sports, mindfulness, reading skills. I don't know, anything you are interested in, okay? There are all kinds of podcasts, from very short ones to 1 hour long podcasts. So you can use that moment of traffic to be exposed to the language and learn something you think is useful, okay? And finally, I want to give you another moment, which is the first hours of your life and the last hours of your day. I mean, the first hours of your day, not of your life, and the last hours of your day. Something that is useful is leaving the first minutes to plan your day, to meditate, do whatever you want to do those first moments. But later on, after breakfast, while you're preparing breakfast, while you're getting dressed, whatever you do before your normal activities, you do that with some English in the background. And another option that I'm going to give you here is not just a podcast. It can be a podcast, which I'm obsessed with right now, but it can also be songs that you like in English. So put on some music, and if you can put on a lyric video, right? So you can once in a while check out the lyrics. If you really like the song, it's nice to know the lyrics and sing along, right? So you can put on some music in English, so you use that moment for feeling better and practicing your English. In the case of songs, if you sing, it also helps you not only to understand listening comprehension, right? But also in losing your tongue. You have to make your tongue loose, so it's fast for you, or easier probably, for you to pronounce English words. Remember that English and Spanish or other languages do not have the same exact sounds, so it's good for you to practice making these sounds in a comfortable way, like for example singing while nobody's listening to you. Also, this applies to the last moments of your day, not life, day, where you listen to some songs while you're getting dressed. Some high school students like to use this moment, when, especially pre-COVID, when they came back from school and they wanted to get changed. So while they were getting changed, they put on some music, dance around, and really separate that moment of school, homework, from life, and relax, okay? So while you're having a shower, while you're driving, while you're getting dressed or doing something in your morning or evening rituals, you can put on some podcast or some songs in English. That will help you a lot, and you will see the difference, really, I swear, if you do this consistently, okay? So tell me then in the task that I'm going to give you in our email list. I'm going to ask you a few things about this, and you can start this week. See you next time. Bye-bye.